This is a lesson for dreamers, creatives and fantasists. Lesson 1. The fairy tale, or lack thereof. I warn you now, if you desire a happily ever after, you should probably look the other way or even leave the room. This is no fairy tale. I am no dreamer. Frequently and every day for all of time, there have been forgettable people of no real importance and certainly no significance from mediocre lands. But for the purpose of this film, we shall say this one is called Toby. Since Toby was born, he was brought up on fairy tales and nursery rhymes, sugar-coated bedtime stories to scare away the hungry monsters and madmen of the night. And he believed them all, even when he thought he'd grown up and forgotten them all. Toby now found himself in an office job, although he'd never describe it so. His title was long and ambiguous. When people asked what he did, he'd just tell them his title and then make a swift exit for a glass of wine. But his job was stable, well paid, and above all, deathly dull. Although he'd never admit it to himself, despite often using the ruler as a catapult. Weeks would fly by without him noticing, because every day was just a monotonous stack of paperwork, spreadsheets, and typing. Until one day, which started like any other. At lunchtime, he got up, passed Robert, a colleague with a weak smile and a fruity aura, got on his bicycle, and rode to the beach to eat his sandwiches. Love at first sight, apparently, whatever you want to call it. A little angel that had fallen from the dust jacket of one of his forgotten bedtime stories. Toby was 5 again, sucked back into his belief in fairies, magic, and happy endings. A third-rate prince with a satchel, a boss, and a lunch break that was nearly over. Gone, just like magic. Of course. Now Toby's princess had awoken him from his comatose life. He became restless and dissatisfied. When he closed his eyes, she was there, waiting for him. So, Toby resolved that he would find her and return her sketchbook. But with no name or address in the book, he found he was quickly at a loss. A prince is never so easily defeated. Toby returned to the beach day after day with an irrational hope of seeing his princess again. But obviously she was never there. Eventually, with a heart heavy as lead, Prince Toby gave up looking, but still kept her book in his bag, just in case. But life has a disturbing way of teasing you, don't you agree? So, 2 years later, when he enters the cafe I've been working in, He looks at me in shock as he remembers me in my book. But like I said, I am not a dreamer, and these are not fairy tales. His moment was stolen from him. So he left. That's what happens in real life.